Hello everyone, welcome to CodeHunger, and in this video we will see how you can create a face recognition attendance system using Laravel. Which means in this video we will see how you can mark someone's attendance by using a photo, right? So it won't take you much more time because definitely we are using the API of AWS. So the first thing is you definitely need your API key. To get the key, just register on AWS and collect all those keys, and from then you can start doing it. And on the other side, I have also added the GitHub link here for the boilerplate of this project, so that you won't have to give much more time on my blog or my video. But I suggest that please watch my video till the end. Okay, so let's start it. So the first thing is definitely we have to create one project here. So let's go to here. Okay, so right now I'm creating a new project. Composer create project, and then we have to write Laravel slash Laravel, and then we can write attendance test, right? Attendance spelling is wrong, so like you guys can write the correct spelling. This is not the right spelling of the attendance. I'm just disabling my antivirus as it is giving SSL error in my local. You can see that on the start. See, okay. So let's stop it. Okay, one more thing that in this we have to use AWS SDK in order to use the API of the AWS. So let's begin it. We have the mark attendance. We need our .env details here. So these details you will definitely get from your AWS account easily. Okay, but now the next thing will be we have to create the SDK as I told. So just copy it and paste it here. Oh. So SDK is getting installed. Till then we can do one thing, we can create our controller here in a new tab. Controller being created. Now just copy and paste the code. I will explain you code right now as well, so don't worry about that I am not gonna do like a copy pasted code because the entire code is being written by me, so definitely I will explain your code as well. Okay, so let's start it. So if you see, the first I have created some global variable as protected recognition S3 bucket and the collection ID, right? So you can give your bucket name any. See, the one thing, you can create the bucket by using the AWS API, or you can also create the bucket by directly going to the AWS your console panel, and there you can see S3 bucket, and from there you can create the bucket and use that name here as well. Okay, in case of collection ID, you can create the collection using this code. I will explain you, don't worry about it. So don't worry, right? So right now just think that we have created 4 global variable here, and in the constructor we are executing our credentials, right? The way I have passed it, you can pass it in the similar way, right? And here we are calling our recognition API, the SDK which we have installed. So from that part we are using it. Okay, so we are taking here recognition and the S3. Okay, now the next thing will be this one. Okay, so here what the code being written, here the code being written to upload a photo, because to mark your attendance you definitely have to upload one photo, right? Your real photo on your S3, and from there your photos being get matched, right? So when you upload the photo by using this code, your photo is getting uploaded. But see, here I am using my bucket name as nccbnj, right? So definitely this bucket name not gonna use anywhere in my code, if you see, right? And see, the part is, if I will show you, okay, yeah. So the part is, this is not using anywhere, so you can I am commenting it because the part is, I am already creating one bucket as nccbnj. Whatever the bucket name you have created, you have to use that one, right? Now here the image name will be this image, and then we are getting the image real path, and then we have pushed to the s3. This code I have commented. The part is, you have to create a collection only one time, right? You don't have to create multiple times. Let me explain you in a more good way what is happening here with the AWS. Okay, so what is happening with the AWS recognition? So the first thing is, what is the story behind collection? Let me give you a better example. Let's suppose if your company have two categories, right? The one will be PHP developer, or you can say web developer, and other will be Android developer, right? And for a PHP developer, you have created one collection as PHP dev, and for this one you have created as Android dev, right? You have created two collections, right? And let's suppose this collection has nearly 50 peoples, and this collection has 40 peoples, right? So when the time to match the image with a particular person, so definitely AWS has to find out between only the 50 people. AWS don't have to find between the 40 peoples. But the part is, you don't have to create multiple collections. I am just giving you an example. The part is, AWS really fast, so if you have created only a single collection and you are putting all those images into one, then definitely like it will mark the attendance. People create multiple collection because sometimes sometimes we are creating some collection for a test purpose, and you want to delete the entire collection after a few time or the certain time. Then in that case you can use it, otherwise it will be fine to create only a one collection. So here I have commented this code because while doing the test I have already created a collection, so I won't create the collection again. Okay, so my collection ID will be this one, CodeHunger data. Okay, and when you so this one is all for uploading image to the s3, and then uploading the image into the into your collection, right? So the collection will pick the image directly from the s3 object, right? Okay, now the next thing will be the marking attendance. So when it's time to marking attendance, what will happen? It will check that image with the image we have uploaded earlier in our collection ID, right? So it will just it will go here and match the attendance, so that the attendance will be matched. Now let's begin to the coding part. I think you have I think you have the basic idea for this code, right? So we can now move to the route part. Just create a route and other things. So just I am creating this blade file, right, to show the form and for marking the attendance. Attendance and then form dot create dot php. Okay, and here we have to put this code. Okay, now the next thing will be the routes. So just copy this and go to the routes, and on the top you can add this one. Okay, this one is already added. Add this one. This is no longer needed. Okay, now I'm going to run PHP artisan route cache. As you know, whenever you are adding some route, you have to clear a route cache. Now PHP artisan serve to run in the development mode, and we have to go here, attendance, to show the form, right? So it is started, and we have to So the attendance, right? Now see here it is asking to open your camera, right? Because definitely to mark the attendance you need the camera to capture the image, right? So I'm allowing it all the time. So right now I think my image is will be coming here, right? Okay. So the part is my image is already uploaded on the server and it is coming as the mirror view. So these are some settings which you can change in the JS file which I have written here in the bottom, this one. So the mirror impact can be changed from here, right? So just take the attendance and complete this lesson. Okay, so now I am clicking here. So if you see, it is showing that the attendance mark for this one. The part is my image is already uploaded here on the server, right? So if your image is not uploaded, then definitely it will not mark any attendance. Let me show you one example. Let me hide my face and I will show as something like a hand. Okay, now let's try. So you can see that it's throw an error, definitely, because I think I have to see. So in the error it is saying that there are no faces in the image, should be at least one. So I think I have to add some error handling in the code as well, but I think you guys have no idea how these things will working, right? And you can do it, right? So this code is already created for the right checks as well. I have not added a check that if this thing will happening that someone is not showing the face or someone is showing some other faces, right? I think if I will show some other faces, then definitely it will show the attendance will not mark. The part is when I click it is like no faces, right? So that's why it is thrown at error. Okay, well I think you now guys have idea at what all the code being is all about, right? But anyways, if you find any difficulties you can comment it, or you can hire us as well for the integration with your application, right? Well, till now, subscribe our channel, like the video if you really like it. Bye bye.